Hey everybody, Ian from ianarthurs.com here with another video lesson for you. As usual, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Today's lesson is a technique lesson on shifting. This is one of those techniques that I think really helps separate the pros from the amateurs. When you see a really great player, we often hear people say, it doesn't even look like they're trying, it doesn't even look like they're working or they're moving fast. This is one of the main parts of that. So this is going to be a lesson all about the most effective way to shift on your instrument so you can go in and out of positions and do it more efficiently. So first off, a little bit about shifting. I like to compare this to being a good billiards player. And what I mean by that is a good pool player will look at the whole table and they'll plan out their moves. They'll see, okay, I've got a ball here, I've got a ball there. If I put some backspin on the ball, I can, maybe go from here to there, make that shot, make the next shot. You see my point. They're planning more than just the next shot. I'm a bad pool player, so I see a ball near a pocket, I just get excited I can make one, if that even. So that's how I play pool. But a good pool player will look at the whole table and try to plan out their moves. This is like that, but it's on the guitar. So you always want to do everything for the next move. If you are trying to, when you're doing positioning on the guitar, if you're doing it with a short-sighted idea of, oh, well, I can go from here to there and it's easy, that's the wrong way to do it. You've already lost for what comes after that. So this is the idea here, is that when we're playing a scale, and I'm going to play A Dorian mode is the scale I'm going to use here. And I'll write the position, have it right up here next to me as well. But we're going to play an A Dorian mode, and you can see my left hand that I'm going to shift, and then shift back up. The finger with which I shift here, it's the move before it that sets the next move up. So what I'm talking about is my positioning here, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4. Now I'm collapsing my fourth finger back a fret, even though normally my fourth finger, if I'm using proper technique, each finger would get one fret, right? So my first finger would be on the 5th, second would be on the 6th, third would be on the 7th, and fourth would be on the 8th. Well, I'm not going to do that here. Instead of doing that, where I have my third finger on the 7th, then I have to jump back a fret. Well, that's going to once again make it so that when I'm trying to go that D string, I have a jump. It's a short-sighted move, so I'm not ready for the next move. I just said, oh, well, it's easier for me to go to my third finger here, so I'm going to do that. That's me shooting, okay, I've got that ball next to that pocket, I'm going to shoot it in there. Even though if I just have a little bit of foresight here, I can maybe get a couple balls or a few in a row. So same thing where I'm going to instead collapse my fourth finger back a fret. As soon as I let go of my first finger, my hand, it just naturally kind of opens up and expands that direction. So now I can keep going with my next notes. And then I need to shift back up here. So instead of using my second finger there and then having to move awkwardly with 2 notes in a row on one finger, for instance, I'm going to collapse my left hand, my first finger upwards now. And then as soon as I let go of that, my hand immediately, once again, moves up the fretboard this way. And now I'm in position for all of those following notes. So once again, let me do it in kind of slow motion so you can see the whole position straight through. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 4, back, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, up, 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go back, kind of doing the same thing. I'm going to collapse my fourth finger downwards. My whole hand will kind of shift back now. And then 2, 1, 4, 2, 1. I'm going to use my fourth finger here and then bring my first finger upwards. Now my fourth finger is in position here to finish off my position. So this is really important. Like we said, it's all about trying to be ready for the next move. And if you do that, it should be pretty easy to move quickly through it instead of having to get caught up with doing a choppy motion in the middle. So that's the idea behind shifting. That's the technique. That applies as long as you have any shift within reason. That's, your typical shifting is going to be 1 fret up and back. For positions like these, most of the scale shapes that you're going to use are kind of constructed to have no more than usually 1 shift, maybe a couple. So it should put you in range for most of what you're going to learn on the guitar with your scale shapes. So I hope that helps. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, thanks.